second Crown Vic is here. This one has the cage already installed. Check this out. This thing is so cool. Definitely with the dogs, they're gonna love this thing has. Check this out. Owner's manual, sealed, never been opened. This could be worth something like 10 years from now. Sealed, look at this. Everything in there, brand new. I don't even think I'm gonna open it up. I'm just gonna hold on to it. Craziest thing, so I'm gonna be putting this cool touchscreen with backup camera. It's gonna have 2 cameras in it, right? Now, the crazy thing, I've never even seen one like this. See this plate? And it's like something's supposed to go right there. And it's moved to the side. And I'm gonna try, maybe trying to reuse this, because I think it's kind of cool. I don't know if it'll work, but if I can, I might. It's kind of like you can hide your radio. Antennas on the top. The number was 1007 from the Riviera Beach Police Department. Canine unit. Bunch of wiring. We're gonna figure out where all that's gonna go. We got got lights. This thing has is this insert, right? These sell for quite a bit of money, and this has made with Kevlar in here, and it's cool with this organizer. There's other ones you can find of these things that only came with one, but yeah, it has a spare tire. Got all the pieces of the cage. Crazy thing, American Aluminum, they gotta dig out their archives to find all this, the diagrams, what kind of bolts, everything, so I can put this together. And I give them great credit for taking the time out to do all this, because this is gonna be epic installing. So this one's gonna be different. It's gonna be split with a prisoner's seat in the back. So basically, Willie is in his own section when he goes in this vehicle. Back here at this junkyard, pick and pull. I'm trying to find a hood spring. It's a little spring for the release for the hood. It's this little thing. Will they have it? We'll just have to wait and see. It's something I'm looking for. And where's the other half of the car? This is pretty wild to walk up to and be like, yeah, this is one half of the car. It's cut directly in half. This is pretty cool. Like, yeah, this once was a car. They want to lower the car as low as they possibly can. Well, it succeeded in happening. That's great. We're gonna be riding just on rotors. I don't know. Do you guys think I should get closer to this car or not? I just saw this sign. I'm gonna get closer. I'm very curious to see why this is a biohazard. Alright, it's close. I'm good. Forget theme parks. This is $2 admission, and it's like, where do we start walking to? Oh, that wing's still here. That's how I was coming over here to check. Performance parts, they got it here. Man, they got you the wing. Person probably popped this up, like thinking, how's this all gonna hook on? And it's pretty crazy they got that. I mean, I don't really think it would do anything for your car. It's probably slow you down. Yeah, so this is the new one, 2010. Here's the 2009. So got the hitch on it. Gotta get another hitch installed. I gotta get the center caps like that. I got those already ordered for this. Yeah, I think I got a little bit of an obsession. They're nearly identical. Man, that looks so cool though. Capping this hole. This company on eBay is what makes these. So they're made to look like a radio antenna, but they're not. But they fill in those holes. So like these were just caps. And because I had 5 holes, obviously a lot of the equipment's still there. So that's what it's supposed to simulate, something like that. Obviously it's bigger, but that hole is bigger than the rest. So I ordered the last one they had on eBay of that one, and hoping that it caps this hole. I don't know how everything is. I bet you, I don't even know why that's open. So this is the old first car, not the new one I got today. But yeah, I just pulled everything out. I'm not putting the cage in yet. But I have a new vinyl flooring, because the one it came with, it had tears. So vacuuming everything out already. This is cool being Crown Vic complete. Look at this. There's just wiring everywhere here, and then you lift this up, and you can run all your stuff real sneaky through here with the wiring, both sides. Really, really cool. I think wiring for like, this is gonna have a lot of cool stuff added. It is like a dream with wiring stuff through here. Seriously. I had to get the shop manual for this car because I like to be curious about stuff that I'm wondering. But yeah, it was a piece of cake pulling everything out. Clean it is. Wiped it up pretty good. Vacuumed it. This is used flooring too. That's what's crazy. But the nice thing is it being used, it's already all pushed out where it needs to go. If it was brand new, it'd be so smashed down it would take a while to get it just, everything's aligned exactly where it's supposed to go, which is pretty cool. All right. I've been tinkering a lot, so I finally got a couple things in here, real industrial, like, hey, look, you want auxiliary cigarette lighters for plugins, and tighten these down and stuff, but it is pretty, I don't know what's all going in here. What all could be going in? Maybe plates with switches that, you know, like to launch a space shuttle or something. Like, what's this button do? Be like, let's go! Up right there, baby. Hey, wait, let's top it all up. I got an armrest. Joking aside, seriously, it looks pretty cool. I like rigged it from a bunch of different plates and got it to work because I was like, you don't understand. It took like an hour to mess around to take this plate is an original plate. Then I had this, and I took it off and then put it back on, and then got it there because I want to have it go back farther. But the reality is I couldn't. And the really nice one I got is going into the new one right there. So, yeah, I still have to wire all this. Not too bad of handiwork I did with doing this whole wiring harness. Got real tidied up where it's, you know, not a lot of loose wires. It's real organized, and this is where I can put another camera. This would be the power. Did this, and then I'll have a whole nother cable for the Alpine and stuff. But yeah, and then this simulates like it's a parking brake. I don't know. I have to say I'm not that bad at electrical. Just you're getting the stuff real organized, and yeah. Drilling holes in cars today. How dope is that now? Looks just like a factory car with a backup camera. That is super cool. And different of how I did the other car, which... Alright, what's going on, Beowulf Nation? I'm Beowulf, back at it with another video. This is 2010 Ford Crown Vic P71. This is the new car that I picked up, so I have two now. This one has the canine cage. This came from Florida Police Department. Awesome car. So it's time to do some upgrading. This stuff, majority of the stuff you can find in my Amazon store, amazon.com/shop/IamBeowulf. So you can find this. There's a whole section for the Crown Vic P71. These are LED headlights installed on my 2009 Crown Vic P71. AEM drop-in air filter. I found this really cool thing for $100 on eBay, where it directly plugs in and you have an LED spotlight, which is pretty cool. Also, cool thing, video I'm going to be shooting this weekend on the other car. This is American aluminum canine cage. Found this in Detroit. I had a buddy from Detroit pick this up for me, put it on a pallet, got it out to me. So this will be a split one. We'll have a prisoner jump seat, no joke. And I'm going to be installing this. I got all the bolts and all the hardware. So I think this weekend I'm going to be putting that in the other car. And also too, I have a Go Rhino ram bar, which I think I'm going to be putting to this car first. I was debating about repainting it. There's a couple areas on the roof that want to get painted, so either I'm going to paint myself. I don't know. When it comes to that painting, I'll pull it all back off, I guess. But yeah, so let's get knocking this out. Also, too, I found this really good deal on eBay, and because this car has a full-size spare tire, but the other one doesn't. So I got this one, and I'm going to do a whole video where I'm going to clean it real good, and I'm going to paint it. Because when I got this, the guy I bought this car from he painted these, and they turned out looking really good when they're painted. I like to take off the other wheels and paint those too to really make it. I'll have to do a whole video talking about this car because literally I got it, and I haven't done much filming about it, and it's just I've even had it for a week, so real excited. This is the back, so I cut the wires because obviously you couldn't fit them how the ones that are there, so I heat shrink these ones on, and then you can just push them right in, and it's ready to rock and roll. So this gives you a little difference of what the headlight looks like. So this one is, you can tell, pretty moisture condensation. This one looks real modern. Bet you this thing is gonna be super bright too. It's just like the OEM one, and man, that thing's pretty bright. I'm more curious to see what it'd be like if you had it out in the dark. Now the problem is there's one of these little things that barely fit, but it seems to work, so it's in there. First fit, it just wasn't fitting there right, and then it got in there better the second fit, but there is a, see, there's a little lost connection thing. I'll have to work on better fitting with that in another video or another time, but it works. This one you don't have to oil. They have a cleaning thing to use to clean it with, but there's no oil with it, which is pretty interesting. As a performance filter, I guess it's somewhat a nice thing, so it must be real easy to clean. But this gives you an idea. Crappy, it's already falling apart. Paper filter, I bet you this is even like a Motorcraft, some like cheap thing, and it doesn't even sit right there. You can tell when you popped it open, there's a little sand and stuff like that. I mean, this car came from the beach. So let's drop this new one in. I mean, it's pretty easy to figure out because it fits right down in there perfectly. And the interesting thing too, when I watch stuff, is they found that the stock airbox is more better performance than any of the aftermarket ones on the market. So hey, you can't beat that. A quick little fix. You had to change it out anyways. That thing's junk, and let's slap it down. Now the headlight bulbs. This is pretty easy too. Twist, pull, plug, boom. Got it. LED headlights. When they come in really nice packaging. So we have, and I ran these on the other car, and I'm really been happy with them. And they're not that crazy expensive. So here's one, and I'm gonna keep them in there until it's time to put it right in. But yeah, really nice LED headlight bulb. It's a little cooling fan too in the back, so you got to make careful as you don't want to have it running or touch your finger back there, because this is just spinning. Probably won't cut you, but it could hurt. Got LED lighting now. Got to try to restore these factory headlights. I think if I put a little polish on it, I think I'll make them look like new again. Yeah, really nice stuff. Not too expensive. Gives them a modern look, really bright. Kind of a piece of cake. So yeah, so this is about it. This is a new car. I'm going to do a whole video talking about it, but if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Existing subscribers, hit the bell notification. This is just the start of it. This is kind of nothing too crazy, nothing too exciting, but hey, we got new headlight bulbs, got a new drop-in filter. It looks really nice. Got an LED spotlight. This is just the start of it. And next things I'll have to be doing is going through all the fluids on this car too. Checking everything, changing stuff. I know I'm going to change the transmission fluid. I'm going to be changing the oil, new oil filter, siphoning out all the diff fluid, put all new diff fluid in there. I'm going to siphon out all the power steering fluid, all the brake fluid, rechange that, check on the coolant, and just check all the fluids are all right. Looks like the alternator was changed in 2011. That's what it states right there. Yeah, I'm just going through the whole car. I'm going to probably spray and clean in here and try to like clean it up because it looks real sandy and dusty and you know all that kind of stuff. But this is the start of it. This is the new car, and I like it a lot. Really nice Crown Vic. Clean car. I was talking about the rust. I don't even think you can see it in the video, but so they pulled out the sticker, ripped off the paint. It's got a little surface rust here. And you got a little surface rust. I like this antenna, so I'm probably going to pull it off and figure out what we have to do with repairing this. So what I might do is like tape off a certain area by a spray gun, just sand down these areas kind of surrounding it and just spray it, because a lot of it, the car's paint otherwise is somewhat nice. I mean, I just don't really want to spend the money spraying the whole car. It's a little bit right back in here that was, it could be touched up or could spray in those little areas, and just see how I do, and then, you know, go from there if I need to pay somebody to do it. But if I could try to do this myself, you just kind of throw a tarp it and you just spray it and just let's see what happens. Because I got to figure out what you got to do with fixing this, because it's some rust, and if you don't take care of it now, it's going to put a giant hole in the roof. The antenna looks cool. It's just somebody, either this just happened when they ripped the stickers off, I don't know. But otherwise, and then I've got to figure out how to cap this hole. This hole's really big there. Got a couple different things to try it, but yeah, that's about it in this video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, Beowulf Nation.